Alrighty, chat, thanks for sticking around. Sorry that was a longer break than I anticipated, but Pops and I were talking foosball. So, you know, that was important, right? Queen, glad to hear it. You're loving Farm Sim, let's go. A great game. It's so much fun, right? Thanks for the welcome backs, guys. Do appreciate y'all. So we are rolling. We are in the science field. This is going to be a bit of a thing to harvest this, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awkward and weird and fun all at the same time. So just buckle up for some weird harvest in here. That's okay. Where's our other tiny truck? Where's the other tiny truck? Is it at the homestead? Over here. Tiny truck. Tiny truck. I need a tiny truck. Still wish I could just click on somewhere on the map and tell it to go there. All right. Back to Arnbine. All right, for science. Yes, definitely for science. All right. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Football game, right? Yeah, some of you are gonna rage, be mad at me. Okay, it happens. I had nothing to do with the game, so. So how is this field laid out? Sean, it is, it's laid out. Can we just block a field goal? What was that? Okay. So here's what it is, Sean. The top of this field, or the north part, has no lime. So, heck was that? So this was planted into no lime. And this part right here was planted into allegedly 5% lime. And the next part was planted into 10% lime, and then down here was 15% lime. Which is full strength lime, right? So that's what that is. So hopefully it all works and like the numbers all gel. So what I need to do is I need to make 4 different little test plots out in this field. So I need to harvest very awkwardly, but we're going to get this field harvested outright, and it's going to be a thing of beauty. So that's the hope. So it's literally going to take me the entire field. Like, I'm going to harvest everything except for my check strips, and then I'll come back in and harvest those and get my science. So we're going to be here. We're buckle up, you know. We're here for a while, so that's what it is. That's what it's going to be. So it's going to take us a while to get all the science hammered out, but and these trucks like, I can just drive, bruh. Okay, bye. But yeah, so it's going to take us a little while to get this all hammered out just right, but the theory is I need to harvest off most of the field and then come back and do the test strips at the end. So that's what we're going to do. That's it. That's what we're going to do. Helps if I hit the right buttons. Alright. So the light poles over here, by the way, the light poles signify like a buffer. So from here south is full lime. This should be the 10% lime in between here. This is the 5% lime, and then from there north is no lime. So that's what the light poles signify, by the way. So there's actually a blank spot in the middle where there's... I actually don't know what kind of lime there was there. I didn't, I don't know. I don't remember what I did there, but yeah. So that's the way the field's set up. So down here where I'm at now, this should be the highest yield of the entire field. Is what this should be. Now, those were outside passes because I'd set it for 2 outside rounds, so I need to go down this one here, although that lines up. We could leave that as our... check. It doesn't matter. Leave this or the next one. Big red with 300 wins, huh? Wow. That's incredible. All right. So that's going to be our strip we're going to use for science. That one right there. Because it lines up anyway, so. And then what we'll do is we won't do the whole pass. Because we still need to square up our ends too. So when we get done with everything, we'll change our GPS to north-south. And that's how we'll get our perfect rectangles out here. And then we will change it back to east-west to actually harvest the strips. So hopefully that all makes sense. I don't know. Makes sense to me. Gonna take a while to get it all done, but that's okay. I'm here for it. And hope you all are as well, chat. Yeah. Yes, say it. All right, I thought for a second I wasn't on GPS. I was like, no. Gotta be on GPS the whole time. Oh, goodness. What channel's the other game on tonight, by the way? The other one on Fox? I don't actually know. You falling asleep, Sean? Don't do that now. Is it Fox? Okay. Alright, we'll switch over to that for a while. 7. Not bad. Half an hour away. I'm here for it. Now we could run a really long test strip. But we don't have to do the whole thing, but we'll leave the whole thing for now, obviously. We'll turn and go the other way later. So yeah. Right. So Washington. Who is it in the second game? I forget. Washington and who? Washington and who? Alright. Still need to... Obviously need to harvest this end out yet. Oh, no, yeah, we're going Lions. Yeah, we're going Lions on that one. Sorry, Sean. Sorry, not sorry, Sean. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Commanders. What? All right. I'm actually going to get empty. Oh my goodness. Off the tiny truck. Oh, that's good. All right, boys. That's ball game right there. Let's go. Let's go. GG's. I know that none of you share that sentiment. That's okay. That's okay. It's all good. Yeah, no, Sean, it's Washington versus the Lions. Yeah. Or the command or the Commanders. Yeah. Versus the Lions. All right. Is right now. Even new. Right. Let's go. So we live to have another game next week, huh? All right, I'm here for it. I think old Trav had a pretty darn good game too, which is awesome. Love to see it. I know all of you are mad. It's, you know, part of it. You mad, bruh? Oh, goodness. You think we can make the other end of the field? Probably not, right? I think I'm going to turn around and just do these end rows right now. Because I don't think I could make it all the way across. Just saying. Oh, Chiefs. How about them Chiefs? So he can get the proposal printer. Oh, Sean. Sean's looking out for old T-Swift over here. Oh, man. And if we don't have TikTok to talk about, you know, that on, oh my goodness, what are those people gonna do? Lose their mind, chat. Goodness me. Can you imagine right after a Super Bowl win? I don't even know where the Super Bowl is. New Orleans? I think this year, 50-yard line. Pull out a giant ring. I mean, come on. Could you imagine? Oh, there would be people that would never watch another football game ever after that. I'm just saying. That would be great. That would be hilarious, to be honest. Meta reels, yeah. Oh, tonight, let's see, yeah. Anything Taylor, like I do watch, I'll watch the occasional, like, whatever, but old TikTok really thinks I care about Taylor Swift. Let's just put it that way. I see that. That looks pretty cool. Chant, that looks pretty cool, yeah. Oh, Tiny Truck, that's right. I was thinking Tiny Truck left and came back, but he never left because he's not full. So we'll definitely fill him up this time, so. Well, there's Nick right there. Hi, Nick. The wife even said, let's buy it. Uh-oh. Dang, bro. It starts with one. Oh, man. That would be interesting, Shania. What was that? Neighbor Kylie. All right. It's like I hear noises outside. Not good, not good. Oh, I got you, Nick. Okay. I got you. All right, so that's our check strip for full lime. So actually, if we run over here, so this should say This says 97. I'm a little confused at how we got to 97. To me, it should say 98. Because we didn't roll it. We did everything but roll. We mulched it, we limed it, we fertilized it. So I'm a little confused at why it's 97. Just saying. So here's what I have to do. Okay, so this is one check strip right here. So out of this strip somewhere, we'll get our number for full lime. I have to go all the way up the field. I got to harvest all the way rest of the field. I'm going to leave a total of 4 check strips out here. So the science won't actually happen for quite a while. We got a lot of harvesting to do before we can actually, you know, check our yield, basically. So, yeah. Right, Sean? Yeah, we got a lot of harvesting to do before we can actually run our checks, basically. So, yeah. But it's all good. It is all good. So the big thing to remember is that chunk of cord, we gotta not, you know, damage any of it. We gotta not mess up any stalks or drive on it or anything like that. We gotta be very careful around these check strips, which is why I'm gonna leave them full field check strips, so in case something does happen, we can isolate that area of the field off and just not use that for the test. So, because like lag could happen, or there's things that could happen that terrify me right now, because I've been working on this for like a week, on and off. So, which seems like a long time, but when you think of, like, you know, we're also running the entire rest of the map, so that's why this has taken so long. And actually, it's been more than a week, because it's been like 4 harvest, 4 harvest or whatever, since we, like, yeah, started this whole deal. Turn crop, you know, that's not a bad idea, Nick. You know, the crop destruction's actually already off from the sugarcane, probably. Yeah, I didn't think about that one. Didn't think about it. But still, we got to be cautious because we want to do it right, you know? I want to do this right. This is the end-all be-all right here of lime science. So, yeah. Alright, so now, actually... so, we're down here, what did it say, 97? So yeah, it goes to 92. So that's the line right there. So what we'll do is we'll harvest off this pass where it has some of both, and then the next pass can be our next check strip. Yeah. You betcha. Oh. Yeah, kind of interesting. But yeah, so that's the test. So it's gonna actually take us the entire field to harvest before we can actually see numbers. So Nick, while you're back here, will you grab me a cold beverage? You know, in the back seat. I'm just playing, Nick. Just joking. Just joking. It is kind of funny. Where's this game actually being held, by the way? Is it in? It's in Detroit, right? That's gonna be a loud game. Be a loud game, man. Just saying. Yeah. Cooler grabs cold beverage. Let's go. Appreciate it. By the way, just casually without trying, because there are some factory set on selling. Y'all notice we have $1 million? Just haven't tried. I also sold some milk, some goat's milk and stuff. It's kind of funny though. We're just like racking up money and not really trying. I like money, so it's good. It's good. Yeah, how about them cheese, Big Al? Do you want a cheeseburger now? Because I do. I want a cheeseburger now. Just saying. Casual Bill, yeah. Casual Millie. Gotta get that harvested right there. All right now. I think old Trav had a pretty good game, didn't he, Big Al? I was kind of paying attention to it, but kind of not. Oh yeah, pretty sure he had a decent game. All right, so I'm gonna skip a strip here. That'll be our next check strip. That should be the 10%. 10% difference in lime. That's what that should be. Or yield. Oh. I really hope after all this that the numbers actually do line up and do make sense. I really hope it's 15%, 10%, 5%, you know, and then the base. I really hope it lines up after all this. Just saying. Really, really hope it lines up. Oh man, that sounds good. I'm here for it. John wants a cheeseburger. He isn't sick. Wow. Was there ref? See, I didn't watch it close enough, Big Al, to see if there was any ref stuff. I didn't see it because I was working on the farm. That was Furman. Plus, you know, with the sunglasses, it's hard to see stuff, you know? Not hard to see stuff. Oh, man. I feel like in general in the NFL, there's a lot of calls that you're just like, you know? And like that instant replay and like the... whatever they call that, where they can kind of like go look at the booth real fast, like that's helped. There were a few calls that you thought were questionable. I gotcha. Sunglasses. Oh man, these are the hater blockers. Although they are killing my nose. They're not comfortable. How is the hat's pushing down on them just a hair? The right side of my nose is probably going to be bright red when I take these off. If I had to guess. That's okay. Alright, so that'll be our check strip. I know, actually, the one I'm on right now should probably be, but it doesn't really matter because it's within the zone here. So it doesn't matter what strip we're actually doing here for the check strip. Basically, as long as we're within the, you know, the uprights here, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses at night. So I can see. Actually, I don't. That would be a terrible idea. I always like when you're out east and, you know, you're gonna go like Pennsylvania and you're out on like the whatever, the turnpike, and there's all those tunnels and stuff, and they're like, remove your sunglasses, turn on your headlights. That's always cracked me up the couple times I've been out there. What if I don't want to take off my sunglasses? I mean, it's bright. Because of course it's before you get into the tunnel. They tell you to like take your sunglasses off. all that stuff. Which, I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. That free, the price is free. Oh man, only cowards remove their sunglasses. Wow, wow, but that's what the sign says. It's like federal law or something, right? The sunglass police are gonna get you. Obviously, I'm joking. Yeah, it's more of a suggestion, you know. And it's not like those tunnels are dark either. There are lights in those tunnels. You're not just. Can you imagine just driving? It's black. In some of those tunnels, I mean, you can see the light at the other end when you drive in, you know? Some of those tunnels are pretty long, though. But yeah, you drive into a tunnel, it's completely dark. The other end's covered with a tarp. You can't see out. Like, well, this is how I die. You like the challenge. Makes me feel alive. Oh man, just, you know, being from the Midwest where we have a tunnel now. There's one tunnel by the airport here, because what they did is they knocked down a neighborhood. The airport bought a neighborhood out and then expanded, but there was a kind of a major road, so they made a tunnel that goes under a runway, which is actually really cool. And so there's like one tunnel there, but like for the most part, you know, we don't have tunnels here. And so the first time we went out there, we're just like, what? Remove your sunglasses. Okay. I think all of us did in the car, even, not just the driver. Like, I'm in the back of the minivan like, oh, geez, okay, hang on. You know? I legit did, I'm pretty sure. Yep, gotta remove them sunglasses. That was fun though. Those road trips we had out to Maryland back in the day, they were a good time. Kind of miss taking a good old road trip. Nowadays it's like, oh, my plantar fasciitis is acting up after sitting in the car for an hour, you know? God, gotta stop and stretch. Getting old. You know, back in the day, you only stopped for gas. That was the only time we were allowed to stop. Otherwise, we got to go. Oh yeah, that time we rigged up the Xbox in the minivan, that was pretty sweet though. Had a 24-inch monitor. We built a mount for it. Had an Xbox mount below that. And, what, 2 power inverters, one for the Xbox, one for the monitor. And, like, it was really trippy, though. We played NASCAR while we were driving, like, Highway 70 through downtown St. Louis. And that was very awkward, to be honest. Yeah, Sean, it was discombobulating. For sure. But it was a ton of fun, actually. We played, like, I think there was a lot of, like, golf played on that road trip. That was when we went down to Georgia for brother's wedding. Yeah. That's what we were doing. Just repaired a tractor. Oh no, big Al. How much does it cost this time? 100 grand? Although I don't think I've actually seen a 100 grand tractor yet. I've seen like 65. Be like a simulator. But what you need is like a game that has real highways on it. Like, I don't want to say ATS. I know ATS kind of does, but they're really like shrunk to make it go faster. But that's what you need, Sean, is a game with real highways. That'd be wild. But yeah, it was fun, man. Until the way back, we got stuck in traffic, and I think we were like still playing Xbox stuck in traffic. And like we were drawing so much electricity off of that van, we started to smoke the belt and went to the alternator. And like once we turned the console off, the belt quit smoking. And then we basically only play the console if we were like moving down the highway at speed. We were fine then. But at idle, the van just couldn't do it. Yeah. Oh, there was like trial and error involved, Big Al. Like we were blowing fuses before we left on that trip. And then that's when we figured out like, okay, we can't have one inverter. We have to have two. We got to split up between like the front cigarette lighter in the van and the back cigarette lighter to spread the load out across the van. And oh, there was a lot of trial and error. And that one night we even took it like driving around town. We ended up like we went out the highway and we hit a hotel, and we sat in our parking lot, and I connected on the Wi-Fi on the console. I connected the Wi-Fi to the hotel's Wi-Fi. It was great. For 15 miles. Oh dang, that's your bells. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun with that Xbox in the car there for a little bit. It was pretty sweet. And we even had to take we were gonna take an older console. It was a 360. We were gonna take like the old white console, like the full size 360, and then we determined that it drew too much electricity. So we had to take like my brand new at the time, my 360S or whatever. It was like brand new, and I really didn't want to take it and scratch it up, but like we did. And then that one just barely worked, but it drew a little bit less electricity, so. Yeah, it was the whole thing. There was a lot of trial and error with that whole project. I think we blew like 5 fuses trying to get that all to work. It was great. How we didn't burn the minivan down, I don't know. It was a Ram or Dodge back then. It was a little Dodge Caravan. Yeah, how we didn't burn that sucker to the ground, I don't know. We even thought about going and getting one of those like bigger inverters. You got to go straight to the battery, and then like having to run an extension cord inside the van. Like we were really committed to this idea of putting a console in the van so we could game on the way down to Georgia. And it was mostly actually for Casey's brother, because Casey's brother went with us, and you don't really want him to get bored. He's not fun to be around when he's bored. So it was to give him something to do. But it worked out. It worked out great. It was fun. We even had the thing. So what we did is there were 4 of us in that minivan on that trip. So we took out the 2 center captain's chairs. So we sat in the very back seat. And then where the captain's chairs mounted down to the floor, we took like a J-bolt and like hooked over that rod so that this mount was secure. So if we got into a car accident, the mount, which is like a sheet of plywood and then stuff on top, wasn't going to go anywhere. And then everything was held down. So like if we got in an accident, we weren't going to have an Xbox flying and knocking one of us out. It was a whole thing. Yeah. We kept it for a little while, and then I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, there was a lot of time building that thing. It was awesome though. It made that road trip a whole lot better. Because I basically just sat in the back of the van and played Xbox the whole time. That was pretty much all I did. Alright, so check strip again here. So this one is what? I was running. This one's 92. 92. So we should be down to 87 once we get past that light pole. And we are down to 87 now. So Perfect. The theory is actually working, y'all. It's kind of weird. Just saying. Oh, man. It's kind of weird. All right. Back and forth we go. So we'll leave a check strip, probably our next pass up. And again, we'll square it out later, so that little, yeah, it's not gonna hurt nothing. Thought there was something down there in that field. Right. The science is, it's happening. Yep. Who would have thought? Hell, I'm not no geologist, but you know, maps are pretty cool, you know? Joke chat. Oh, goodness. Looks like this other game's about to get started here, huh? You betcha. All good, Infinity. All good. All right. Time is it? I cannot see that clock. Okay, it's 5 till. Okay. The clock that I normally look at is covered up by the game. I have it, quote, like full screen. So yeah. Graham, what's going on? How are you? What's poppin'? And then that one's right next to the like camera that has light around it. I can hardly see that. It's just kind of bright up there. Saying. That's all right. Our tiny truck. Nope, tiny trucks are still moving. Let's go. Tiny truck. Wait, what? Tiny truck. Oh, no, this is right. Okay. I panicked for a second thinking something was wrong. Oh, no, we're doing great. Everything's fine, chat. Not much. 1 a.m. Stream's great, as always. Good. My Chiefs got a win today. Everybody's grumpy about it except for Big Al and I. It's great. Hopefully the Lions win tonight. Oh, we're not harvesting. Well, it's a little strange right now. Not too strange yet, Obes, but what's the reason for this extra? We are conducting lime science right now. You're excited. Okay. There's 3 of us. The check strips are for lime science. So lime gives you 15% more yield, or allegedly 15% more yield. All right. So I've decided that I actually want to check and make sure that it gives you 15% more yield, because why not? So that's what we're doing across this entire field. We're going to have 4 different check strips out here. We're going to have planted into no lime, planted into full lime, which is 15%. And then it's supposed to go to 5% or 10% and then 5%. So we're going to have all of that across this entire field. Harvest like a normal human. No, I don't want to. You can't make me. Gosh. I won't say the other part because you're not. You know the next Napoleon line. Maybe you don't actually. I don't know. Gosh. But anyway, it's okay. Yeah, so basically what I want to see is like, you know, when you get out of your combine tractor, whatever, and the bottom right little number that says expected yield, I want to see, does that actually line up to yield? And is it actually correct, you know, Yeah. So we're actually going to have to do this kind of weird because the north part of the field is going to be our no lime. So we're going to have to harvest up here first and then come down here. And that should be full lime. Or we can actually do it. That should be 5, 10, 15. It doesn't matter how we do it. We'll keep track of the numbers. So either way, it's going to be interesting, right? Yeah. Rob from Sweden. How's it going, man? Welcome in. What is poppin'? The Go Fast shades, yeah. That's why, that's what I got. Yep. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Puma the science guy. Puma, Puma. No. No. I like doing weird things in the game, though. This is not my first, rodeo, you know? You're not first, you're last. Agreed. Agreed. But no, yeah, we do weird stuff in here once in a while. We did a bunch of stuff with grass. We tested that. We've tested... we actually did lime before, but we didn't break it down like this. We just did like lime yes or no. And it was worth it. Obviously stuff with the swather. I feel like we've done some other stuff too. Mulch roll. That kind of stuff. Yeah, because the mulch and the rolling doesn't line up, actually. At least... not since we tested it, but maybe they changed it in 1.4. I'm not sure. These are good for welding. These are not dark enough for welding. Not these. No. These, the ones I'm wearing aren't even safety rated, I don't think. I'd have to look them up, but I don't think they are. But yeah. These were a gift from somebody. I did not purchase these. These are legit pit vipers, though. But I did not purchase them. And actually, somewhere... yeah, over on that monitor, I have the sticker that came with them. I had to find it. It's over there. One of my wheel setup monitors used to be the top monitor here at this setup. Well, it's over there now. Yeah. Not too much. Dang. All right. Interesting. I like to have like the darkest when I weld. It needs to be super dark. Super dark. But I know people that weld with like nothing, so not sure how they do it, but they do. So it is what it is. I have to stop. Not quite gonna make it yet. And that's close though. Holy smokes. Those like a strawberry mask with Donald's. Interesting. Gotcha, Sean. Thank God, those lights that they have in the stadium, I guess on like wristbands or something. Holy cow, people. Things are going crazy right now. Got the second foosball game on now. Yeah, bet. It's infinity, Sean. Boy, when this gun mine's full, it kind of takes a minute. Holy smokes. Here we go. All right, is this going to be our... No. No, I got to get north of that light pole for our last check strip. Okay. So. North of that light post. Probably 2 more. Yeah, probably 2 more. All right. Whatever happened to the guy with the thick southern accent? You're talking about Matt, probably, right? Matt does his kind of his own thing now. We're still homies and stuff. He streams in the mornings on the weekends. The Grain Arcade is what it's his Twitch name. And should definitely give him a follow if you haven't. Sean, if you can give him a shout out. But yeah, that's Matt. He's awesome. Assuming that's who you're talking about, maybe. I don't know who else you'd be talking about. We've had some other people over the years with accents, but I ain't gonna talk about them. So, yeah. We'll talk about Matt. Matt's a great guy. In fact, he streams, yeah, like I said, Saturdays, Sundays, mornings, like early mornings. Sometimes on Wednesdays, too. He streams in the evenings, I think, on Wednesdays. But definitely on the weekends, mornings. Yeah. You betcha. I used to have a button for that, actually. I don't have a button for that anymore, do I? No. I used to could. I don't more. There's a person you want to ask about. Send me a DM. How about that? Click on my name, hit whisper, send me a DM, and I'll answer if I can. Because not everybody I'm going to talk about, obviously, but you know, if I can, then I will. And if I can't, then I'll just say, hey, I'm not going to talk about that person. We've had lots of people in and out of here over the years, you know. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Last time I talked to Sarge, he is just busy. So Sarge, retired out of the army. It was army, and he retired, and he was like, that's when he was here all the time, right? And, yeah, that's when he was here like all the time. And then, he got like a job. He, let's see, how's this go? His wife's cousin. He said all this on stream. That's why I feel comfortable saying this, because he has said it on stream before. His wife's cousin owns a concrete company, and Sarge is like working every day driving a concrete truck for his wife's cousin's company now. He got a brand new truck and everything when he started too, or shortly after he started. Brand new truck, and he's around once in a blue moon. Yeah, I think he's just busy, tired, you know. Can't blame the guy. He's working a ton. Yeah, he's just working a bunch. Might have been Sarge. Now, I know who you're talking about. Somebody, if it's been like a long time, like years, you're talking about somebody else that we're not going to talk about. Yeah. I'm not going to mention his name, but yeah, Sarge is doing well as far as I know. I haven't talked to him in a little while now, but yeah, he's just busy. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you're talking about a guy with a southern accent from a long time ago, yeah, we don't talk about him. No. No. This is a different part of the test. Yes, I'll leave. The next strip will be my farthest north check strip. Yep, because I'm right on the edge. I like to be away from where I change. You know, I like to have a buffer. Chris, yeah. This is it. This is these are the check strips though. Obviously I need to like, okay, see like right here. So that part of the check strip, I'm going to throw that out personally. So we'll go like over here somewhere. So yeah. I don't know what was going on there, but we'll throw it out. All right, so this next pass I'm going to leave for science. We'll go up a pass and go across the field. Betcha. And then actually, yeah, we got to do that strip because we're going to be into the outside round soon. So we don't want to do that. Put it that way. Don't want to do that. Because actually the far outside pass, I think, has lime. Yeah. Yeah. So we got to watch that a little bit. But it's all good. Plus you get that like smidge pass going too. We don't want to mess with that, obviously. All right. Let's go. You got a Baja Blast. Nice, Sean. Baja. 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 Very nice, Sean. GG's. I actually had a Baja Blast the other day. It was delicious. I haven't had one in a while. It was great, though. It was great. Yeah. Yep. I got it on Trent. I don't care as much about this game, I'll be honest. I don't really care much about this game. This foosball. Big E Farming, what's going on, man? How you doing today? What's poppin'? It was the block. It's to block all the haters from the Chiefs game today. Is what it is. CSC. Got to block all the haters, you know. Just saying. Oh goodness. That's what it was. What was that kickoff? By the way. Like, oh, let's just kick it to the bench. Anyway. Again, not gonna leave, not gonna, oh, it didn't hit the bench. Never mind. It bounced inbounds. Okay. And then out. All right. Never mind. Never. Gonna not give play-by-play of this game either, for the record. Try not to, anyway. Oh, yeah. Love to see him in the Super Bowl. Would you really? I went Lions, Chiefs. I think I'd like to see that. We have that? But I would like. But that's just me. Alright, I'm going. I don't actually know if I can get through here with my auger out. Auger away for a second, and then we'll be good. There we go. Maybe need to cut down one more tree there. Just saying. What are we testing this time? Lime. It's all about lime today. We don't have, you know, we got the limes. We don't have any coconuts, though. Sorry. Unfortunately. But yeah, it's all about lime today. Does lime actually matter? And does lime actually decrease 5% per harvest? I don't know. Let's find out. Just saying. But actually, we should be able to, well, if I would have run through that check strip. Okay, then. We will be okay. Because that last one is 87%. So, in theory, right? 87? So this should be 82 right here. Yeah, 82. Oh my god, the science is sciencing. Okay, so that all works. That all works. I'm very happy to see that part anyway. So the 5%, that all seems to work across the board here, right? Yeah. Because this would be 15, 10, 5, 0. So this is going to be the first one that we have to harvest to get our minimum number. And then we'll just go down the field and run checks after that, you know? So yeah. But obviously we have to like square them up still, make sure they're the same length, like all that stuff yet. To get, you know, as close to proper science as we can. Within the confines of farm sim. So yeah. I know most people say to do like a field, but I think doing it this way, especially with this test, this allows us to like check all the stuff in one go here. I think that's cool. Personally. Yeah. I think that's going to be kind of cool. All right. Let's go. Yeah, it's all about the line, chat. You know, some people are all about that base. All about that line. Damn. Racing is back in a week. Nice, Sean. 24 hours of Daytona, right? It's pretty cool. It's a fun thing to watch. I don't watch a lot of it usually, but I'll watch a little. My one brother used to be really big into that. He would stay up for the whole thing, watch it all. Cost, benefits for field. That's too much math, though, Bevs. Besides, I feel like the cost, those ones are almost better to do like with XML information. Because if I go to sell, like say corn, 2 years in a row, it's like, I mean, I guess through math you can do it all. But that's going to be a lot. Like, I don't want to do that much math, I'll be honest. You have 4 energy drinks in the fridge. Goodness. Goodness. Like, this is enough math for me today, you know? I don't want to do all that. I mean, I guess technically, so if it gives us 15% more yield, it's 15% more profit. But then I know you do have to cut into the profit with the cost of the line. But I don't feel like doing all that. Where's Bear? Bear can figure all that out, okay? Just saying. Oh yeah. All right. Yes, let's go. Yeah. Soil composition is part of precision, so there is no soil composition right now in this game. Because that would make a huge difference, yes. So, when it comes time to do science with precision, we will probably have to do more of whole field science and not just check strip science. Without having a difference in the soil, so soil composition, right? We can just do check strip science and move on. because the soil is the same across the entire map. But once we get into with it, hopefully precision comes back. Hopefully. And if it does, then we'll have to really switch and do whole field science. Yeah. And then use like a field as our science field every year. And just keep doing that on the same field kind of thing. So, yeah, we'll definitely have to switch our science method up at that point. So, but for right now, thankfully, in a way, we don't have to worry about that right now, because that does add a lot of variability to it. Yeah, precision might not be coming back. Yeah. Yeah, possibly wheelbacks, yeah. Yeah, so the whole precision thing was like a partnership between like Giants, John Deere, and a college. But like, I don't know why Giants can't just do it themselves. Like, do we really need all this other stuff? I don't quite understand that part, but yeah. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I get there was more to precision than just like, oh, it's cool maps and farm sim. There was more to it than that, which I just want my cool maps back, you know? All right, so these all look good out here, so I'm just going to pick a random pass here. I'm just going to say, like, right here, this is good. Right? Like, this is great. Ric Flair. The Macho Man, Leonard. What are you talking about? The Macho Man. Randy Savage, you know? Block all the haters out, Leonard. Because, you know, the Chiefs won today, so. Gotta block the haters. Yeah, we're doing science, yeah. We're really doing it, Harry. We are. What? Yeah, that did harvest all the way, alright. But yeah, we're doing science, chat. We're really doing it. We're harvesting very awkwardly, but you know what? That's okay. It's fine. All right. All right, so we'll give ourselves room to turn around down here, so we'll take 2 passes. We'll come back and clean all these up eventually, but for right now, not worried about it. Not worried about it. Besides, Leonard, I'm like getting sick. I kind of feel like for the first time. So it's kind of like keeping the light down a little bit, which is helping my head not hurt as much. The Dayquil that I'm on's helping too, but the light, it's so bright when I stream. So I did just dim it down a little bit, you know? Kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Everything is kind of yellow though. So like, yeah. But that's okay. Did I try not getting sick? Yeah. I sure did. Did I turn the light down? But then I wouldn't look as good, Trent. Yeah. We can't do that. We can't do that. No, gotta leave the light just like it is. All right. For the record, Farm Fairy just joined. Dan, do not touch this field, please, and thank you. Been working for like a week and a half on this field to make this science happen. Please don't do anything to it. Thanks. Because, yeah, if you do, this will be the last thing you do on here. Just throwing that out there. It will be the last thing. Thanks. Because, oh, that didn't turn out right at all. We got to redo that end right there for some reason. Interesting. Interesting. So I wasn't back far enough when I started, get it squared up enough. Oh no. No. Changing the password right now. Alt tab. Change the password. Wow. Leonard, no. Don't do it. We're doing just fine on this field, okay? Isn't 15% of the harvest? Don't lime in the future. That'd be a way to do it, yeah. Might have to do that. Is anybody angry yet? Oh god. I gotta fix my combine before we do all this too, chat. Because we need a fully repaired combine to make this all legit too. So yeah. Need a fully repaired combine. Technically, I should repair it after every pass. Don't think I'm gonna do that. Because actually, that's a science I need to test too. Actually, is what does the repair actually do for you? But I need like a combine that's all the way damaged, you know. Technically, Leonard, yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, Dan, I meant to start that like 2 hours ago. I meant to have that done by now. Whoops. Yeah, you can do the cotton, yeah. Alright, so where are we going to repair this thing at? Can I put a repair? Not flat at all. Can I sneak one in here in the woods? Not flat either. I'm going to have to drive to the farm or to the shop. I'm going to have to drive to repair every time. Or the one time anyway. Wow. Nice, Sean. Very nice. All right. Oh. Paper Orchid, you're right. I do. Actually, let's look at these ends too while we're here just to make sure. Yeah, I'm going to go take another pass down there just to make sure it's right. I don't want anybody accusing me of doing it, you know, anything kind of weird. All right, do it right. To have a repair at North Farm. Yeah. No. But we will. No, we don't, but we're about to. Yeah. Yep, that did. I don't know why that messed up. I must have been too close when I hit the GPS before. And it, caused problems. Looks great. Can I get there without taking my header off, chat? Oh, I totally can. I can sneak right across that field and bada bing, bada boom, we're there. Okay. That'll be good. God, this field is looking real strange, chat. Looking real strange now. I'm here for it. That's a Lions touchdown, y'all. Lions touchdown. All right. All right, man. All right. I'm here for it. I know. Not trying to do play-by-play. I'm sorry. Kind of want to, though. I don't know. Some guy handed the ball to some other guy, and boy, I tell you what, he running like people are chasing him. Redneck. Redneck play-by-play. They can't catch him like the grease hog, you know? Wait. Oh, man. Yep. Redneck calling the game. I'm here for it. You betcha. I will repair the header. Yeah, I'll repair both. Yeah. I will repair both. I don't think I'm going to repair in between. Like, it's not going to matter, right? Sounds better. Well, hang on. We'll talk about anything but the game. I'll be Joe Buck, apparently. Oh, man. Should I can't repaint it. I was going to repaint it just to make it shiny. I mean, I guess I could drive over here every time, but I don't think I want to be honest. All right, so we know from the past we got to start with our expected smallest number first. And then we're going to work our way up from there. So we're actually going to start with the north chunk and then work our way down the field because it should go up each time down the field. So in theory anyway, hopefully this works out. I mean, the little numbers in the bottom right when you actually look at stuff, that all lines up. That all 15% in increments of 5, that all works well. So all right, let's rotate our lines back to auto, give us that second outside pass just because that's what we had earlier to make sure everything's lined up. And we're good to go. Right. So let's hit this button, this button, this button. And the science is a go, chat. Finally, after like 2 weeks, chat. Finally. It took Randy, the Macho Man Savage, to come in and get the science done, you know? I mean, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Here's something. The science is finally happening. About dang time, chat. About dang time. It's been a process to get to this point. It has been a process. But that's okay. We could have just harvested the entire field like, 4 times. But this way it's all out here in the same field. I think this is going to be cool personally to get this all in one go here. Yeah. This is going to be good, chat. This is going to be great. All right, so our first number, this is planted into no lime whatsoever. It's 3,907 liters. Okay. 3,907. Almost forgot the most important part. I could do it without emptying, but we're going to do it. we're going to empty just for math reasons. Just easier. All right. Everything's empty. So this technically was planted with the 5% yield or 5% lime. So this strip should be 5% more than the last strip that we just harvested. Should be. What are your bets, chat? Is this going to actually work? Is this going to work? Or no? What do we think, chat? According to the little number in the bottom right, this is 5% different than that check strip. Hunter says no. Oh, man. According to the number in the bottom right, all of our strips go up by 5%. So that's, in theory, it should be. Well, we can't do the point numbers. That's not a thing in Farm Sim, unfortunately. Just saying. Unfortunately, it's not a thing. It's going to be less than 5%? Or less total? Well, it's more. It's definitely more. All right, so that's, what is it? 4,422.8. So that is, where's the thing here? Why don't I see what I'm looking for? Is that 8% difference? Oh, God. Average, thanks to the raid. What's going on? How are you? When I unloaded the cart, it had 1 liter less. Why am I not seeing the normal? This is looking weird. Maybe it's because of the pit vipers. Hang on. Value 1, value 2. Why is my website not working today? Yeah. Yeah, it's an 8.2%. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing over here. Okay. Sorry, I was getting distracted by the bright website. It's 8.2% different. Did I find any good? Oh, okay. What? You making fun of my glasses too? Everybody else is. All right, so let's take this over here. Okay. Yeah, 8.2. Boy, that doesn't. Okay, that math ain't mathin'. That Giants math ain't mathin'. So that was only supposed to be 5%. It was 8. Interesting. Very, very interesting. By the way, I'm saving the numbers for right now too, for the record, so don't worry about that. Yeah, it's supposed to do 5%, but so that was 5% lime. So the way lime works is lime, when you put lime down, it gets you it's supposed to give you 15%. According to the numbers in the bottom right, it's 15%. And then you harvest one time and it's supposed to go to 10%. Then when you harvest the third time or second time, then it goes down to 5%. So this is the number 2 right here. That was number 3 up there. So it was supposed to be 5%, but it was actually 8.2% difference. So that's obviously an issue. It's kind of awkward. So this should be 10% different here. So we're going to see what this is actually, how different this actually is here in a second. It's definitely different. Okay. So we're going to punch this in here. So that's 4,228. That's the same number. No, it's the same number. 8.2. That's the same number. Oh, it doesn't work. That's the same number. Oh, no. Had a line for 5 years on first test strip. Yeah, but that shouldn't matter. No, it was the exact same number, Hunter. Yeah, so I guess you take the 5 and the 10 and it becomes 8. Oh, man, that's crazy. So, here, let me set my website back up over here. Hang on. This back up in here. I know it's really bright, too. I need to find a dark mode on there. All right. So, this is full limed right before planting this patch here. So, this should be 15%. If not, man, be interesting. Gonna be interesting. Oh, yeah. The whole thing. It's a website that does the math for me, Leonard. So, like, I can just punch in the numbers and then it spits them out for me. So, yeah. 2,600, kind of, hopefully, yeah. It kind of, but it does the percentage, you know. I basically put in number 1 and number 2 and it tells me the percentage difference between the two. Yes, it can be done on the calculator, but this is just like punch it in and then it's there, you know. Also did not repair. Yeah, but we're not harvesting that much. And if you harvest that little and you're getting that much of a difference in your yield, my God, you have to repair after every pass. This is going to be the same number too, by the way. Oh, actually, it's different. Never mind. This one's different. Oh, man. 4, 3, 9, 1. 12%. 12.3. So... So lime is not 15%. Lime is 12%. Interesting. So everything on this field was done the same across the entire field, for the record, except for the lime. So you have more questions than answers. What are your questions? Oh, man. That's kind of wild, huh? That's kind of wild. So it doesn't equate to yield. It's the metric system. Oh, maybe if I, you know what? I should have done that in like in metric liters. Wait. Metric liters. 12%. So it's 12 or 8%. I mean, that's still probably worth liming, yeah. I would say. Because it, yeah. So even when it says like need lime when you're harvesting, yeah, that you're still getting 8%. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of interesting, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's I'm glad we did the lime science. I really am. I'm really glad that we did that. And I have all the numbers if you guys want to run them yourself. Well, if you lime I don't think every time, because every time that's going to get expensive and time consuming as all hell. Yeah. Oh, not perfect game, no issues. Yeah. That's wild. So, okay, no lime versus 100% lime. Meaning 100% lime, like I limed as I was, you know, right before I planted, whatever. That's a 12% difference in yield, not 15, like the game says. And then the other two after that, it's 8.2%. So technically, if you lime, you get 3 harvests before it says you need to lime again. The first one is 12%. The other two are 8. 8 and some change percent. 8.2 and 12.3% is where your high number. So I think lime is still probably worth it. But if you have a skipper, like a little skipper in your field, I probably wouldn't sweat it too much, to be honest. But I'm glad we've done the lime signs now. That's very interesting, chat. The numbers don't line up. I must not expect people to test. Yeah, I mean, unless, like, you know, my check strips weren't the same, but they were as close as I can get with the in-game GPS, you know? So, very interesting. I would be interested to see what the XML actually says. And if there's, like, some issue between, I don't know what there would be, but kind of interesting, right? Kind of interesting. They were close. Doesn't close only count in, like, horseshoes and hand grenades or something? Something like that, right? I think that's what it is. Yeah, horseshoes and hand grenades. Maybe like, not cricket. What's that other one? Curling. Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, I can't get them any closer without, or with the in-game GPS, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, I know some people say I should do full, like, field science, but I don't think it would matter, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Beef cows are not worth it, really. Interesting. All right. %, 12%. True. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, lime is relatively cheap, though. That's the thing about lime. It is pretty darn cheap. So I could see lime and, you know, whenever it says you need lime every 3rd harvest. I could see. I think I'm still gonna do that. Because lime's really cheap. So yeah. 280K years. Well, but Big Murd, I get. Let's see. Some people might really enjoy having that. So yeah, it's probably not worth it though. You're right. Never mind. Lime diesel maintenance, yeah. You guys have valid points, yeah. Lime may not actually be worth it. That's wild, though. Very, very wild. So that's another thing that, you know, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. But I'm glad it's done, and we tested it, and just because you see 100% down in the little thing, then it doesn't always mean it's actually 100%. In fact, it's not. So yeah. Sean, that's a personal, like, you got to determine that on your own farm. Lime, no lime versus yes lime is 12.3% difference. And then what's supposed to be 10% and 5% are actually 8.1 or 8.2%. So with lime, at a minimum, you're getting 8.2% more yield. And then if it's the first year, you're getting 12%. So, yeah. Talk of money. Yeah, no, I get you, Big Bird. I get you. I get you. For your operation. I totally understand you. Yep. Oh, God. Hello. There's a header trailer there, chat. We didn't even use the mother bin. Wow. Because most of that field was down on yield because of the live chat. Oh, man. So, yeah, as far as lime being worth it, you guys are going to have to decide. Like, mulching and rolling, not really worth it for me. You know, I don't really care to do either one of those. I mean, we do actually own a mulcher right now, and we own a roller right now. But I don't care to do either one, personally, so. That's going to be one of those questions you'll have to decide if it's worth it on your map for you or not. So, yeah. Yeah. You're selling doubly the beefalo. Let's go. The beefalo you can definitely make money with, yeah. Definitely make money with the beefalo. That is 1000% something that is easy to do. Beefalo in a dairy and you can make money. You betcha. That's interesting though, chat. Very, very interesting. You do because you like seeing 100%. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Actually, truth be told, the other night I was on here and I was watching something and I was just had farms and running. I mulched like all of our southern fields. Just because I could. We have a tractor and a mulcher, and I just kept hiring it, moving it to the next field. It was just something to do. Honestly, I was using my computer as heat. Because it was cold out here. And, you know, might as well run those hours, right? I'm just saying. I mean, I would never cook my hours in Farm Sim, but you know what I mean. Like, it's fine. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I think that's the strat, Obelix, yep. Jimmy's Pants, Fast Food Sim. I don't think we're playing that tonight, no. I don't think so. If anything, I'm actually gonna do the boot scoot and boogie here after a while. I'm not feeling the best. I know that Dayquil's gonna wear off any minute. But I'm not taking more Dayquil this time of night, so I can take NyQuil maybe tonight and sleep. My dear brother, first time, was patient 0 in the house, and well, I've just kind of had like a headache, and I've been coughing a decent amount today. Although actually, I feel like I'm holding up, but I can definitely tell that I'm not 100%. So I might boot scoot and buggy out of here in a little while. Get some dinner and try to go to bed super early tonight. Or at least take a great chair nap, you know? It's kind of awkward to chair nap on stream, so. It's kind of, you know, you guys don't want to see that, you know? Oh, wow, Leonard, wow. Leonard. You're supposed to be nice to me. It's 2025. Were you not here for that memo? New year, everybody's being nice to me. Remember, we listen and we don't judge. Right? Holy cow, this header was dirty. Maybe that's why it got a lower yield. I should have washed it mid-harvest. Oh, man. Wash it mid-harvest, shit. Alright. I'll shoot. There are people that do sleep streams, yeah. It's weird. You know, for the record, the I'm just sleeping category on Twitch, that's actually a video game called I'm Just Sleeping. But people just go in there and just sleep. That's not actually what that category was for. Or a video game. Which I think is hilarious, personally. But, you know, just like the audio in the homestead. Yeah, it's hilarious because, you know, it doesn't really work. But that's all right. I just noticed the cows and the beefalo need food. Oh, I don't want to spawn 20-something bales, though. Tell you that right now. But yeah, I know I don't want to do the sleeping category. Kind of weird. That's awkward. I don't know if we have any fields that we own that need. We don't have anything right now. We'll have to set that up at some point, Obes, yeah. We will have to set that up. Holy smokes. Out. Just empty. They're hungry today. Tell you what I could really go for, chat, is like copious amounts of Chinese food. That's what I could go for tonight. Just saying. Yeah, the sugarcane harvester tops, yeah. Sure do. Actually, we can go harvest sugarcane too if we want. We could go harvest sugarcane, chat. Boy. Alright. It's still not going to be full, is it? Oh. Jeepers. These darn cows and buffalo. We're going to have to work on getting some more bales in here soon. Down to 21. Plus another. There's two different size bales in here again. White. No. Up with that. But it happens somehow. Not sure how, but. Oh, I needed more. Whoops. Big Mert, are you planning on running the sugarcane harvester yourself with like a trailer on the back? Because I went through this yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, I went through this yesterday. It was a process. I had to lease a lot of things. But I'll tell you what I went with if you want the advice. If not, that's fine too. Because the harvester, yeah, you can put a hitch on the back, but it kind of sucks. No, it's not a bad idea. It's just you got to have the right trailer. Because the initial thought was, oh man, the Amity would be awesome on the back of that thing. You can't turn for nothing with the Amity on the back. So then I was like, oh, I'll use one of the sugarcane sugarcane trailers. No, can't turn. Need to put some down. Time to put the cows down, chat. Oh no, don't run those over. So what I ended up going with, Big Mert. Trailers. I had to go with this trailer with no extensions, because if you put the extensions on, it gets into the conveyor belt on the back of the sugarcane harvester. This trailer, no extensions. Which actually, I need to buy one. I need to actually buy one. Sugarcane black trailer, why that? Yeah, so that trailer right there. I don't care about the cover color, it's fine. I can't change it anyway. But yeah, so that's what I ended up going with, and it works kind of okay. It's not the best. It's kind of an awkward, it's just awkward. The whole thing's awkward. So, but yeah. The whole thing is just kind of awkward. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's pop? How's it going? That was really weird timing, chat. I started backing up that tractor and tones played for like a fire truck in my ear at the same time, and I was like, that's a really obnoxious backup beeper all of a sudden. It wasn't a backup beeper, it was tones. You guys know I always got my scanner on. Broadcastify before anybody asks. It's not a physical scanner. Just good old Broadcastify. Alright. Speaking of sugarcane. Technically ready to harvest. I don't know if I really feel like harvesting sugarcane. I kind of feel like being done. I don't know if that does that or not. You can't control it, Big Bird. I do know that. I don't know. I felt like things used to work better on the sugarcane harvester than they do now. I was not super impressed yesterday when I was messing with this thing, to be completely honest. Because I feel like the chute at the top used to always turn to like keep the chaff out of the crop. And it doesn't do that anymore. Yeah, I was not super impressed with this yesterday. Maybe that turns when you like don't have the hitch on. I don't know. I didn't hire it. I should have tried to hire it yesterday just to see, but I did. I just ran it manually. All right. Let's get over here and get hitched up. I don't think I'm going to actually harvest this entire field. We'll mess with it a little bit yet. All right. So even with the trailer with no sides, it still gets a little close once in a while. But see, the chute used to on 22, I felt like when you would, for harvesting, which this is harvest mode right now, right? Lowered everything. That conveyor used to follow that trailer. And now it doesn't. So you can spill a lot. Oh yeah. I was not impressed. I kind of actually want to load 22. And get a sugarcane harvester just to see, because I'm pretty sure it used to work different on 22. I was not super impressed with it. yesterday. You could hire it and stay close to the back with tiny truck, maybe. Actually, thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How's it going? All right. Did I hit the pipe out button? Oh my goodness, Big E. Where were you yesterday? Hey, if you hit the pipe out button, it works like it used to, kid. Seriously, I was like, the whole time yesterday, like, this thing sucks. Oh my god, it's so much better now. So much better. Hit the pipe out, forehead. Oh my goodness. The spout was turning and everything. Oh, is that even? It is. Pipe out, pipe in up there on the menu. But it doesn't. It should be called like unlock pipe, lock pipe. I don't. It should be called something. Big E for VIP. Oh man. Wait, that hitch turns with it too, doesn't it? Yeah, that hitch turns with the thing because it's yeah, the way it's mounted there. That's amazing. Wow, look at that. It actually works. Oh man. Better, I can stream on this resident today. Triple. Oh my god, I bet you can turn with the Amity now. Oh my goodness. Hold on, we gotta go get the Amity now. Oh. Yeah, I bet you can turn with those other carts now. Because before, the problem is like you would hit the end of the travel of the hitch. You know what I mean? I don't know. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? What if John helps pay for your... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Biggie, I got like $5 for you, dog. I got like a loser scratch off ticket. You want that? You didn't win anything, but maybe it'll help. I mean, every little bit helps, right? Oh man, playing better than nothing. That's the attitude to have right there. All right. Now we have to try the Amity. Although, Amity is kind of tall, isn't it? Gotta go get a tractor out. I wonder if Mickey's going to do the same thing. Who will get there first? In a world. I don't know if the Amity's actually put away. Hot dog it is. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Put away it is too. Come on, Strider. Way too big for this Strider. I'm just saying. Kind of like the chopper in a way. Yeah, I just never would have thought to hit. You would think when you unfold it with X, you would think X would just do the same. It would do like multifunction, right? It would do the same thing. Apparently not. Very, very interesting. Lions touchdown. Let's go. Heck was that celebration? But yeah, you would think it would just work. Odd. Very odd. Spinach grows back twice in a year, but after that I don't, you know what? I haven't tested it beyond like the same year, so I don't know. I think it's just twice in a year and then you're done. Yeah, but it says pipe out. It doesn't say like unlock pipe. The verbiage is weird, in my opinion. Grant, that's all. That's probably a translation thing, though, right? If it said like unlock pipe or unlock pipe swing, or it's not even a pipe, it's a conveyor. It shouldn't say pipe in the first place. That's a conveyor belt. Saying. And technically a pipe isn't a pipe, a pipe's an auger. Oh man, look at that. Oh, you can actually turn now. Oh my goodness, chat. Wow. Sugarcane may have just gotten a lot better. I'm just saying. They have gotten a lot better. Operate pipe. Pipe work mode, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. When it's a jar. That's right. When it's a door, not a door. When it's a jar. So the only problem with doing this is if you had your crop destruction on, you're just going to nuke like a ton of your sugar cane. You would basically just run down like every other pass. So if you're going to do this, make sure you have your crop destruction turned off. But this is, man, it turns so much better now. I mean, it actually turns. That's great. Biggie, you're the man. Appreciate it. That's crazy. It does turn a whole lot better, doesn't it? That's awesome. Yeah, crop destruction just kind of, it's yeah. I feel like the problem with this field very specifically is the end here. There's a hill. I can't just drive out and like turn around out in the grass, you know? What happens when you have the cart pipe out? Hang on, let me get out of the forest first and I'll figure it out. Most likely bad things are going to happen. If I had to guess. Oh, man. Probably very bad things. Oh, yeah. Sugarcane harvester, Sean. Sugarcane harvester. Wait, just hire it? Oh, man. Need, horseplay and auto drive. Let's go. Become sugarcane barons of the Midwest or something. like it. All right, so let's get out of the field here. What the heck was that? Like I ran into something there for a second, but I know I didn't. Okay, so then cart up. But yeah, bad things. Still bad things. Okay, I mean, so what I would do here is lock that pipe up and then purposely like, well, see, now you can't turn though. Yeah, it's just kind of awkward. Yeah, it's just kind of awkward with the dump cart. Yeah. If you could dump this cart from like down low here, that would be nice, but you can't do that. This cart has to be extended up. It don't. I don't know. Anyway, chat, I think we are going to call it early tonight so I can like take a nap or I don't know. I don't feel great. So we're going to hit this button here. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.